Hello students, warm welcome to video learning lecture. My name is Ashish and today we'll be discussing about the new chapter, that is chapter 7 of your standard 10 coordinate geometry. Okay, in mathematics we talk about the dimensional things, say 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. All the shapes are also there in 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. Okay, in 1 dimension we measure length only. In 2 dimension we measure length and breadth also. That means we can calculate area. In 3 dimension we can calculate length, breadth and height or depth also. So 3 dimension will get volume. Okay. So here we will be discussing about coordinate geometry, how it can be formed. So if one dimensional thing is there, then we need to talk about number line. Okay. In number line what we do? In middle we will put 0. After that on right hand side we will put positive numbers. On left hand side we will put negative numbers. Okay. Now if I join this kind of two number lines which intersect each other, then the intersection point will become origin. We can name this as 0, 0. After that the right hand side part will be positive, upper part will be positive, this left hand side part will be negative, this also negative. Okay, so here whatever points are on right hand side of this origin on x-axis will be positive, here will be negative, upper side positive, down side negative. Now to represent any point over here in this system, we are having 4 quadrants. Okay, we will name it anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we are having these 4 quadrants. Now each and every quadrant is having some special properties. Okay, if I write down any point in the first quadrant, then here x is positive, y is positive, so both the coordinates will be positive, positive. Okay, then next, if I put any point over here in the second quadrant, then x is negative, y is positive, so negative, positive. Here both are negative and here positive, negative. Okay, so we will take x first and then after y. Okay, you need to remember this formation after that. Now, in number line we can calculate length very easily, that we can count in between numbers and we can add. But if in 2 dimension they ask about the length, then we need some formation, and that formation is named as distance formula. Okay, here we need distance formula to find out length between any 2 points given in any of the quadrants. Okay, so the distance formula is like this. Distance formula, if you are given 2 points, say ax1 comma y1 and bx2 comma y2, if I want to find out distance between these two given points, so ab is equal to under root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Okay, this is the formation to find out distance between given 2 points. Okay, in some of the books they have written x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square, but that is also the correct method, because here as square is there, so inside bracket if you change the negative sign, then it will not make any difference. Okay, so this is the distance formula by which we can get distance between any 2 given points in this 4 quadrants, and that is your coordinate geometry. Okay, now what is the use? What is the benefit that this distance formula is given? We are learning this distance formula. Okay, so with the help of distance formula, if 2 points are given or 3 points are given, 4 points are given, then we can identify the shape sometimes. Let us assume that 3 points are given. So with the help of 3 points, we can make triangle or we cannot make triangle. Okay, so if we can make triangles, then triangles are also of several types. Isosceles triangle is there, right angle triangle is there, equilateral triangle is there. Okay, so if all 3 distances, say 3 points are given, A, B and C, if I find out all 3 distances AB, BC and AC, okay, so I can get idea that either these 3 will form triangle or not. And if they are forming a triangle, then which type of triangle it is? Isosceles, then any 2 sides will be equal. equilateral, then all three sides are equal. In quadrilateral also, if 4 points are given, then opposite sides are equal, then parallelogram, or if opposite sides are equal, parallel, and one angle is 90 degree, then it will be a rectangle. So many things we can know. So this is the basic formula you need to remember, okay, and this is the coordinate system, coordinate geometry. Okay, so let us take one example for the distance formula and then we will go ahead. So here is the question like this: if 5 minus 2, B 6, 4 and C 7 minus 2 is given, we need to check that either the given points are vertices of the isosceles triangle or not. Okay, so how will we check this? We will identify the distance between all 3 points. Okay, if any of the two distances are equal, then the given points are of isosceles triangle. Okay, we know that in triangle, if triangle is given like this, if two sides are equal, then it is isosceles triangle, any two sides. Okay, either this two or this two. If all three sides are equal, then it is equilateral triangle. Okay, and if none of the sides are equal, then it is skeleton triangle, neither isosceles nor equilateral. Okay, so here we will find out distance between A and B first. So now AB is equal to under root of, what we need to do? Just take difference of the x coordinate first, that is 5 minus 6 whole square. After that, difference between y coordinate, so minus 2 minus 4. Okay, write down this and this, and in between negative sign. Here also the same. So here minus 1 square plus minus 6 square. So 1 plus minus 6 square is 36. So root 37 is answer of AB. Okay, so the distance between A and B is root 37. Now we will find out distance between B and C. Okay, so to find out distance between B and C, what we will do? Here under root of 6 minus 7 whole square plus 4 plus 2 whole square. Why I have put a plus over here? Because it will be like this, 4 minus minus 2. So minus minus plus. Okay, in between negative sign is there. So here minus 1 square plus 6 square. So 1 plus 36, answer will be root 37. Okay. Now we will find out distance between A and C. So AC is equal to under root of this difference, 5 minus 7 whole square plus minus 2. Here also the same thing will happen. See, minus 2 minus minus 2. So minus 2 plus 2, it will be 0. So here directly minus 2 square plus 0. So under root of 4 is 2. So now you can observe this, that the distance between AB is root 37, distance between BC is root 37, and the distance between AC is 2. So it is clear that these two sides are equal. So these two sides are equal. That means the given triangle or the given vertices are of an isosceles triangle. Okay. So this how, if 4 points are given, then you can identify quadrilaterals also. Okay, it is very much easy. This kind of questions are given in your exercise 7.1 standard 10 textbook. So all of you will be able to solve this. In next lecture I will be explaining the section formula that is very much important for all standards. So I hope all of you understand this video well, and yes, if you like this video then share this video with your friends, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you so much.